Hi booktube, it's Gina. Happy Wednesday. How are you? I'm doing well. We've got a little sunshine poking out today here in the Pacific Northwest, which always makes me feel really happy, although I probably won't be able to go out in it today since I'm working. But I wanted to pop on and say hi. I'm starting to think about 2024. Are you, and can you believe 2024 is almost here? I can't believe it. But I'm starting to see people's planning videos for 2024, which I love watching. Their wrap-ups for 2023, which I also love watching. Now, you know, I'm not a huge planner slash TBR person. I like to do maybe a loose TBR, but there are a bunch of classics that I'd really like to get to in 2024. I had a really good year in 2023 with classics. Well, I read a decent amount. I try not to quantify good versus bad when it comes to quantity of reading, but I will probably do a wrap up and I'll tell you all of the classics that I read in 2023. But there are some that I would like to read in 2024, and I thought I would share them with you. This is a very loose sort of, not really TBR, but, you know, just a pile of things that I think will be interesting that I'm going to try to get to. The first two are actually ones that I want to finish. So these are sort of cheats. I started both of these and I have not finished them for whatever reason. This is The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton, who I love, and I'm not sure why I didn't finish this one. I am halfway through. I might have to start over again because it's been a while since I picked this one up. And then the same thing for The Odyssey by Homer. This is the Fagles translation. And I loved this. I got all the way through, look at my bookmark. It's Dorothy. I got all the way through until Odysseus got home. So all of his travels, and then I put it down. I kind of felt like I'd finished since it was a kind of a clear ending point when the travels were done, it seemed like. So I would definitely want to get back to this one. And then I have one that is a reread, and this is going to be Emma by Jane Austen. I did not reread any Jane Austen for Jane Austen July this year, and I missed it. I've been feeling a little blah this year. I didn't co-host any of my normal events that I have co-hosted in the past. I participated in very few reading events. I did read a couple of things for Victober, but I didn't do anything for Jane Austen July. So I would like to pick up Emma. This is the one that I think I have read the least. I may have only read this once. I may not have ever reread this book. I don't remember, but look at this edition. Now, I probably, you know, who am I kidding? I'm probably not going to read this edition, but this is one of these beautiful editions that the Marjorie Bastian, I always forget how to pronounce your last name. Ones though that have the ephemera in them, which I just absolutely love. And it's also got these beautiful illustrations that are so pretty. So I do want to get this. Oh, and you know what? I forgot, actually. I've also got an annotated Emma that I bought last year, this huge chunky thing, which it might be fun to read that one and read the annotations. That always adds another layer of interest, I think, to some of these classics when you're reading them. So those are the ones that I've reread or that I want to finish. And then these two are sort of loose. So this is the Eustace Diamonds by Anthony Trollope and Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy. I want to read a Hardy and I want to read a Trollope, It may not be these two, but these are the only two physical editions that I have, and I wanted to show you. But actually, I do want to read both of these. Jude the Obscure, I love Thomas Hardy. He's dark in a way that I find so interesting and readable. That I really enjoy his style. And then as far as the Eustace Diamonds, this I know is part of a series, and so I will start with the beginning. I don't think Eustace Diamonds is the first one, so I will definitely pick up the first one in this series before I get to the Eustace Diamonds, if that's the case, which I'm pretty sure it is. And then, all right, you guys, I'm going to do two more by the Brontes. I'm going to read, this is Agnes Grey by Anne. I loved The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, and so I thought this would be fun. And I also loved Jane Eyre, and so I thought Villette would be a fun one to pick up. And I just, look at that edition. Isn't that beautiful? I probably, again, won't read this, but this is one of those old Everyman's library editions that I think are absolutely beautiful. And then I'm also thinking I want to do another Dickens. This is Our Mutual Friend, and another beautiful Everyman's Library edition. I've got this on my Kindle, so I will probably read this on my Kindle. But oh, look at this one. It's got a $1 price on it, which I love. I think these are so beautiful. I've also got a Henry James. So the next two are authors that I have not ever read before. The Wings of the Dove by Henry James. I also own The Tragic Muse, Washington Square, The Turn of the Screw, and Daisy Miller. Sorry, you may not have been able to hear me very well. So I will pick up, I'm probably going to pick up one of these. The thing that is fun for me about Henry James is in the Donna Leone Inspector Brunetti series set in Venice, the Brunetti character, his wife is, they're Italian, of course, his wife is an English professor, and Henry James is her favorite author. So I was going to pick one of these up in kind of as a sideline to the Donna Leone series, because I don't think I've ever read any Henry James before. And this is another beautiful old edition. This is the Modern Library edition, and I love these two. These are just so gorgeous. Yeah, I love these. So The Wings of the Dove. And then lastly, I have got Vanity Fair by Thackeray, and another author that I have not ever read before, in another beautiful Modern Library edition, which of course, these are free on the Kindle, so I will probably read all of these on my Kindle, because even though I love collecting these editions, I really enjoy the reading experience on my Kindle. I know it's not for everyone, but for me, it's just so comfortable. And sorry, there's cats running around here too. It's a little chaotic in my house today. But I love reading on my Kindle. I really enjoy the reading experience, but I also love just owning these, buying these, handling these. They're beautiful. So that is part of my tentative plan for 2024. I don't know what else I'll be doing next year. I'm just still a little in shock that it is almost 2024. But this is a fun pile to get started with. And I'd love to hear down below what you're thinking about for 2024, if you're going to make any reading plans, if you're just going to mood read, I'd love to hear about it. All right, well, talk to you later. Bye.